Alright, it is May 20th. We are here at Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling presents Nowhere to Run, where you will see a triple threat match with the dog collars. Three-way dog collar match for the Cen-Cal Pro Heavyweight Championship between Sledge, Funny Bone, and the champion, Sin Bodie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling. And you can do better than that. This is Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling. Get up! That's it. That's it. The finest professional wrestling on the Central Coast. We are live on the 805. We've got an amazing show for you guys tonight. First off, I want to let you guys know we've got merchandise tables over there. We've got some wrestlers signing autographs. We've got some cool gear. Check that out. We've got our own merchandise table. We've got t-shirts. We've got lucha masks. They'll be part of a raffle going on this evening. So I'll tell you a little bit about that too. Don't forget as well, you got to keep your energy up, right? You got to keep your energy up with me. You want to make sure you're going over to the snacks, drinks, get those, get your protein. We're going to start the show. Real quick, I have a very special announcement before we start that show. I want to let you guys know. I know, but this is exciting stuff. This is really rad stuff. Did you guys know? Special announcement. Cen-Cal Pro is opening up their own wrestling school here in Napomo, down in Napomo, and it will have all men and women. We're accepting all men and women over the age of 18, age 15, with parent or writing signature. We have flexible schedule rates, trained with the top talent here on the Central Coast. I think we're good. You want to get started now? We want to get started? Ladies and gentlemen, live from the 805, this is Cen-Cal Pro!
Bringing out to Josh, one of the students of announcing our very own school coming to Northern California next month. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me now on the commentary, the Five Cities champion, Caden Anthony, and the gorgeous Lady Vane.
On his favorite Maserati from Milan, Italy, the Italian Flamingo, Nick Bugatti!
Maserati making her Cen-Cal Pro debut. What do you think about that, Caden Anthony?
Oh, well, thanks for the great introduction, JD. Is that your name?
I gave you an introduction. I said, now joining me, Cen-Cal Pro Five Cities champion.
I'm so sorry.
You're showing professional commentary. You didn't even have your headset on.
Hey, well, I just got my headset on. Give me a break here.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I didn't hear your introduction, but the Five Cities champion is in the house.
And I even said, gorgeous Lady Vane.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect.
Division, and with the Cen-Cal Pro School of Wrestling opening up, maybe Lady Vane might be getting in there with Maserati.
Lady Vane is way too hot to touch anyone else but me.
Okay. Caden Anthony restricting Lady Vane. Her hands are for him only.
That's right.
Now, Nick Bugatti, I've seen him wrestle before here on the Central Coast for Vendetta Pro. Quite a talent, making his debut tonight here at Cen-Cal, as is Maserati. Now, this match is going to be Maserati versus this is actually Nick Bugatti versus Wise Guy. Someone who's been at Cen-Cal before, had a share of victory with his tag team partner Nico at his side. We're going to compete here against Nick Bugatti, trying to get on that winning train.
All right. See, Nick Bugatti. Nick Bugatti?
Nick Bugatti.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen this guy before, but I like the cut of his jib, and he's got the lovely Maserati with him. You know, I think they got something special going on here. I like the looks. I like the looks of these two. But Wise Guy, I've seen this guy before, and you know, sure he's got a great physique, great body, whatever, but he doesn't really have a lot upstairs. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Great body, but a terrible attitude. Not endearing himself to the fans of Cen-Cal Pro, but neither is Nick Bugatti. This is going to be interesting to see who this crowd gets behind here today.
Yeah, you know, I'm just here to you know, scout the talent. You know, kind of, you know, be prepared for whatever might be in store for my future, you know, 5 Cities Championship title defenses.
Well, I guess Dominic, our head of operations, got it wrong, because he told me you demanded to be on commentary, because he said that when you heard that the power couple of Nick Bugatti and Maserati were coming to Cen-Cal, you said they're a power couple, but you're the king and queen of the Central Coast. And if they're going to be out here saying they're the power couple, you're going to tell these people who the real power couple of the 805 is.
Well, they can call themselves whatever they want. They haven't done anything here at Cen-Cal Pro to prove to me or anyone else, you know, who they are whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, we'll see tonight what Nick Bugatti's all about. We know what Wise Guy's made of, so this is going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, you know, I kind of like the looks of this Bugatti guy. You know, he kind of reminds me of me a little bit.
Yeah, he likes the finer things in life,
yeah,
fast
exactly.
cars.
Exactly. He's from Italy. I can't remember what part, but he's, you know, he drinks that fine wine, and he's
Likes himself a hot girl and a fast car and a fine beverage from time to time, just like you've been known to partake in.
I mean, who knows? I might need a tag team partner. Who knows?
So this is a scouting mission, not so much a direct challenge. But you're out here watching this match because you might be in the need of some backup soon, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, I gotta keep my options open. I gotta keep my tabs on everyone here. You know, you never know who's gonna be coming after my 5 Cities Championship.
Gotti a little hesitant to get back in the ring.
No, I don't think hesitant. I don't think hesitant's the right word. I think it's smart. You know, he's playing this smart. He knows Wise Guy. Wise Guy's got a mean streak. You know, physically strong. He's gotta be prepared for whatever he might bring to the table here. You know.
Yeah, and I know I didn't know which way this crowd was going to go, but we should have known. Even though they don't like Wise Guy, anytime you have a hot girl with you at ringside, and the average wrestling fan sees that, they're instantly going to hate you, right? That's the way it goes, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, you know.
They're not jealous of Nico, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely not. I don't even know what a Nico is.
Nico is that European gentleman at ringside in Wise Guy's corner.
Oh, he's from Europe too, huh?
Yeah, he's one half of the Players Club with Wise Guy. They're a tag team.
Players.
Best of the West tag team champions.
What? Well, why are they competing in a singles match when they're supposed to be a tag team? What's going on here?
Well, actually, Cen-Cal Pro Management just got word that Wise Guy would be in the area, and he accepted this match short notice when Nick Bugatti's opponent couldn't make it. Owen Travers, originally scheduled, had to bow out because of injury last night at Best of the West, our sister promotion. He couldn't make it today, so Wise Guy said, you know what? I got nothing to do on Sunday. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to kick some ass.
All right. Hey, do what you got to do, Cen-Cal.
Nico also wanted in on the match, but Nick Bugatti not willing to accept a handicap match.
Oh, why would it? That's smart. Why would he want to, you know, fight two guys when he only has to fight one?
Weird. Maserati choking Wise Guy in the corner. Did you hear what Nico said? She said she was looking pretty. And he said petty or pretty. I don't know if that's you know, a European language translation.
You know,
or if that was kind of a dig at Maserati there.
Who knows what this guy's doing? Little Vanilla Ice. I don't even know what to call this guy.
What do they speak over there where Nico's from?
Where is he from? What part of Europe is he from?
Europe.
He's from Europe.
He's European.
He's European. Man. Oh yeah, he's got the V-neck. Oh,
V-neck and the shades. I mean,
terrible fashion. It's.
Let's get back to the action in the ring, though. Wise guy.
Well, he's definitely not from Italy, where Bugatti's from.
Yeah.
Because Bugatti's got style. You know, he's got class. He knows what he's doing. Nico has. I'm not sure. Finding Nico.
Finding Nico, trying to find himself.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about these guys here.
Wise guy trying to get back to his feet. Oh, starting to fight back now. Big right hands.
There you go, Bugatti.
Bugatti got the foot up at the last minute. Big clothesline, puts a bigger man down. Bugatti really showing some fight, here against the bigger man, Wise guy.
Hey, so far I'm impressed, JD. I've never seen Bugatti perform, but he's tremendous. He's tearing it up out here.
Later on tonight, Maserati also going to be in action against Lisa Lace.
Oh,
I was a little confused when I saw her come out at the beginning. Before I saw a Wise guy, I thought it was her match, but no, it's Nick Bugatti. Oh. Big foot right to the kisser.
The Wise guy actually using some brains there.
Maserati concerned for the well-being of Nick Bugatti's race.
Well, I mean, you can't blame her. I mean, he's not hot like Caden Anthony and Lady Vane, but you know he's not the worst to look at.
I'm gonna leave that one up to the audience.
They don't know what they're. You think these people have a good sense of what's hot?
I like I said before, I don't like to speak ill of the Cen-Cal Pro audience, but like I said, I know why they're rooting for Wise Guy and not Bugatti. It's because he's got Maserati at ringside, and they look at that just like when they see you. They see you with your title and your flashy scarf, and they wish that was you. So they wish that was them. So they get jealous.
Everybody wants to be. It's like, why would you not want to be Caden Anthony and Lady Vane?
I wish I had an answer right now. Trying to think of reasons I wouldn't want to be you, Caden, but
there is none.
It's a very short list.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Wise Guy caught Bugatti going for the up and over. Oh, Maserati. See, Bugatti's got that ace in the sleeve. Do you see that?
Roll up.
Handful of tights. All right, Bugatti puts it away. What an upset. Wise Guy defeated by the newcomer, Nick Bugatti.
Your winner, Nick Bugatti!
I think all it came down to was Maserati was a little bit more effective at ringside than Nico was.
Hey, he's smart. I like the look of this guy. I like this guy's this guy's potential. He's got a future here at Cen-Cal. See, Wise guy needs to just stick to tag team wrestling. Obviously, singles matches aren't his thing.
You got to think, accepting this match on short notice and taking the L here tonight, kind of put the Players Club a little back in the Cen-Cal Pro Tag Team standing. It might not be a tag match, but a loss is a loss in the Cen-Cal Pro record books.
I already gave him my number.
I'm not concerned about the tag team division. I got my own things to worry about here. You know what? As a matter of fact, this conversation is over, JD. I came, I saw, I conquered. All right, I know what I need to know. I'm out of here. Peace.
Caden Anthony leaving the ringside area to prepare for his 5 Cities title defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of our opening contest? Let me hear ya! All right, debuting Nick Bugatti.
Now joining me,
You guys ready for the next match?
former Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling.
What's up, buddy?
You ready for the next match?
All right.
Okay, you ready for the next match?
Cen-Cal
Cen-Cal Pro, get ready!
Joining me now at ringside, former Cen-Cal Pro heavyweight champion, former tag team partner of mine in Creep Show.
That's right,
and,
that's right.
And my best friend in the business,
Best friend in the whole world.
the Metalhead Maniac Sledge.
That's me. I'm here, and here comes Alexander G. Bernard with Tsunami. This is an interesting team. We'll go with that.
The alumni
The alumni.
branded themselves the alumni.
Is that their name, the alumni? All right. The alumni.
You know, Bernard,
Representing the alumni, the superior man, Alexander G. Bernard!
look at that sign.
Look at it.
AJB 2020. They're wanting him to
Is,
run for
is he running for president? Is he?
AGB. I would say AJB.
I always say
that.
J. I always say J.
You don't mess.
Tsunami, this is a singles match.
Is it a scene? Okay.
Bernard looking to crush the thunder of an upcoming debut we have that I've been stoked on. I've been hyped about
You
the
have
debut
been hyped.
of Sexy Chino here in
Sexy
Cen-Cal
Chino
Pro.
is here at Cen-Cal Pro.
He is here
I
today.
am so excited about this.
Look, I have goosebumps.
You do have
I have
goosebumps.
goosebumps.
They can't see it, but you have goosebumps. Oh, he's gonna speak.
How do you do? For the unacquainted, my name is Alexander G. Bernard. The G stands for Great Leader of Men.
Look at the Bernard section of the crowd there.
It's
Such as my colleague,
it's amazing.
one and only icon of the Central Coast, Tsunami!
He's an, I wouldn't necessarily go with an
The one
icon.
and only.
Yeah,
I
I
can
don't
think
know
of a
about
couple
that.
others.
Yeah, just a couple. Just a couple.
Some rumblings of some incredible entertainer that is supposed to be coming here this evening. I've heard rumblings of this individual who you all are supposed to be so excited for. What's his name again? His name is Tsunami! Yes!
Wait, I thought it was Sexy Chino.
I thought it was Chino too.
I don't think that's where they were going with it, but I like your version better. Because this evening I'm supposed to face one Sexy Chino.
That's right. That's right. There it is.
The
Sexy
man, the
Chino, the
legend.
man, the myth, the
legend.
legend.
Sexy Chino. What is a Sexy Chino supposed to be?
Bernard's going to find out today. He's going to learn today.
He's gonna learn today, my friend. He's gonna learn today. And here he comes, making his Cen-Cal Pro debut. Sexy Chino.
And the official Sexy Chino bubbles. You only see that in
Only
Cen-Cal.
Cen-Cal Pro. He has his own bubbles.
The Sexy Chino
You
bubbles.
gotta be. Oh, look at this. I'm excited. I'm gonna start dancing. I'm not a dancer, but I'm gonna. Hey, look at the lights. There he is. Sexy Chino.
Dance, Chino, dance. Dancing with the ladies in the
That's
audience. Sexy Chino, the crowd favorite, making his debut here. They don't know who he is. They're going to know after this. Look at that old
Oh,
just
he's
grabbed
trying to
his
pull
ass.
it.
He
He's
grabbed
trying
his ass.
to, he's trying to pull his pants down. Look at this.
He copped a feel. Sexy Chino, 15-year veteran of the wrestling business,
And-
trained at the Asylum, the XPW school, when XPW was still operating.
He has wrestled all around the U.S. He was also at WrestleMania weekend this past WrestleMania, wrestling for Wildcat. And if you don't know who Sexy Chino is, you're in for a treat. You are absolutely in for a treat. Look at him go.
Some of our front row are a little unsure of how to take this. Tsunami started to dance. He started to get on the Sexy Chino dance party.
Is he dancing?
Sexy Chino endearing himself to a young lady in the second row.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Sexy Chino!
The most elaborate entrance you'll see here at Cen-Cal. You got the bubbles, you got the lights, you got the entire song playing in the background, Sandman style.
One ball!
I've never been so excited for a wrestling match in my entire life as I am right now.
Proceed!
And Chino looks like he's in great shape.
He does. He's
He's been training hard.
Look at, he can barely get the shirt off around those muscles.
Around those
Look at
straps.
those guns. He can barely get the shirt off. See that? He can barely take the shirt off around those muscles.
Oh, so
Bernard is very upset right now. Look at him. We might have one. While Bernard's getting undressed, we might have time for another Sexy Chino dance party.
We might. I think
I tried to get into it. I was clapping.
You were dancing a little bit.
I tried.
You did.
I tried my best.
You
That's
did.
my equivalent of dancing.
The goosebumps, the dancing, Sexy Chino is here in Cen-Cal Pro.
And you know what? I'm just saying, next time you're going to join me on commentary from now on every Sexy Chino match.
Excellent.
And you will dance.
I will dance. And there's the bubbles again.
Actually, since I retired, I've had too many concussions. I can't wrestle anymore. You haven't been active in the tag teams.
I haven't.
I haven't. You lost your partner.
I haven't. Yeah.
Tsunami saying Bernard is going to destroy Sexy Chino.
He's going to destroy Sexy. I don't know. Okay. All right.
Bernard going to destroy Sexy Chino's ass.
Yeah. He's gonna, well.
This is a family-friendly show. None of that will be going on.
I don't have any.
Me and you will both be hitting the ring. And
we do not want to be banned from the graduate here.
But
or
as
San Luis
I was
Obispo.
saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by Tsunami. Ever since I retired, with my concussion issues, you haven't had any.
Oh, here we go. Chino won. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Chino wins! In his debut!
Sexy Chino puts away Bernard in record time.
That's got to be the fastest match in Cen-Cal Pro.
That's the fastest match.
That's got to be the fastest. Oh, Tsunami! What up?
Are you going to let him do that to your future tag team partner?
Wait, I'm tagging with Chino now?
Well, what I've been interrupted multiple times from saying is that since I've been retired.
Oh, here comes Ruffin.
Here comes the block. Ricky Ruffin, Sean Black, the block. They've had their issues with the alumni.
Wait.
Dominic Balsamo out here in a back brace post-surgery.
Recently,
My criminal surgery repaired ass out here to regulate on you. Can't take one freaking day off. All right, here's what I see. I see a team here and I see a team out there. I think we're going to have a tag match.
Bernard and Tsunami going to the bat. Maybe not.
See the block against Alexander G. Bernard and Tsunami?
We might.
I will give you 30 seconds to find the third partner or it will be a handicap match. What?
30 seconds to find a partner. Nobody likes Alexander G. Bernard or Tsunami in the back. Who are they going to find?
Bernard's got some deep pockets. I might even come out of retirement if he comes over here and gives me the right check.
That's true. Heck, I might tag with him if the check's right.
How are you going to do that to Sexy Chino?
I know. My other
partner?
tag, I can't do that to Chino.
Money
does talk.
He's now the fourth member of Creep Show.
Is he?
Yes.
Is he going to get the
He's
tattoo?
Gonna get the tattoo, just like me and you and
Me, you
Sage
and
is gonna
Sage.
get.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I'm excited.
Sexy Creep Show.
Sexy Creep Show.
That's your tag name with Sexy Chino.
That's it.
Stop. Stop counting.
7,
I tell you, you better stop counting.
6,
Please stop counting.
5,
I'm asking you, please.
4,
Not,
3, 2,
you better, please stop.
That's it. It's a handicap. Like I said, Bernard, he
devastated.
doesn't have.
Oh, he's smiling now.
Wait,
He's smiling now.
was he?
look on your face.
He says hit the music.
He always looks funny.
No one's hitting music.
Ken there in the DJ booth, just oddly looking at him.
Oddly. Oh no!
Lazarus.
Lazarus. Those are some deep pockets.
Lazarus over with our hometown crowd here in Cen-Cal Pro.
My mind is absolutely blown right now.
After destroying several opponents months in a row.
Yeah, big guy. Yeah, we got the big guy.
Dom needs to go in the back and lay down.
Yeah, Dom.
That man should not be walking around.
Dom,
Look
what
at
are
that
you
thing
doing?
around him.
Just go sit in your chair.
Looks like he's wearing half a suit of Knight's armor. Is that your mother's lead breastplate?
That's right. Lazarus slowly walking to the ring.
I don't think Lazarus moves in other speeds other than
It's slow. All right, Bernard saying that he's going to get it. Bernard and Ruffin starting this one, and we have a 6-man tag.
Bernard. Very good.
Oh!
Ending the lineage of the Bernard family.
Yeah.
Here comes Tsunami.
All right, Sean Black.
Urban juggernaut, the power.
I really like Sean Black a lot. I've been to war with Sean Black. This guy is the business.
He is one of the most underrated wrestlers in California.
I agree, 100%.
Should be in Japan right now. But we're lucky because he's here right here in San Luis Obispo at Cen-Cal.
Shoots him off. Oh, big clothesline by Sean Black.
The agility of Sean Black
right.
for a man his size.
It's very.
Tsunami kicked so hard in the back of the head that his elbow hurts for some reason. Kind of damaging nerve pathways.
I have nerve damage in my elbow. I know what that feels like. And tags in Lazarus.
What's going to happen here? Lazarus slowly making his way through the ropes. Bernard trying to fire his section of the crowd up behind him.
What do you think? How much do you think Lazarus weighs right now? And Chino getting the.
Yeah.
Yes. Chino. Don't. Oh, Chino.
Chino almost moving in slow motion himself after that shoulder.
Yeah, Chino, you might want to think about something. Oh, no.
Ever so unceremoniously dumped in the back of his head.
Chino, okay? Chino.
Seski's Chino seeing little rabbits.
Seeing a lot more than Bubbles right now, I'll tell you that much. All right.
Ricky Ruffin. No stranger to Lazarus.
No. Ruffin's been in the business for what now? What, 9 years?
And he's been to war with Clay Towser.
The
former Clay Towser.
The former, yeah. He knows. Oh, jab it. Right hand, that's right. He's got to be on the move. And that just didn't work out very well.
Should have watched Sexy Chino.
Should have watched. I said Hugh Bernard getting the crowd into. What is. Oh.
We're living in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
right
I don't know what's going on. All right.
Ever since that shitty doll sprayed that stuff in Lazarus' face.
He's kind of been on tear here at Cen-Cal Pro.
Every single time every time I watch one of Lazarus' matches, I say the same thing.
And
what the hell is wrong with Clay Towser?
I don't know, but oh, Sean Black.
Sean Black now.
This is.
Must have been the velocity of Sean Black's weight, but it seemed like he hit the canvas a lot faster.
I don't know.
Than the others.
You guys need to come up with a new game plan against him. Sean Black firing back. There you go. Get on the move. That's not. Oh my lord, my back hurts. And only a 2 count.
You know what the problem is? I haven't seen nearly enough dancing out of the block.
That's true. And
Sean Black gets his shoulder up at the last minute. I I thought that was 3. The way Goggins smacked the mat with his knees when he went down, I thought that was the
That was the first count.
Confusing the crowd
Very-
and the commentary team. Sean Black is out.
I don't know. I don't know what the block is going to do. Tsunami talking a little trash. Tsunami wanting it. What? Now they're having a dispute. What cheap, just cheap, just cheap, absolutely cheap. And I've been to war with Tsunami. I've been to war with Sean Black. I think I've been to war with everybody in this ring besides Sexy Chino.
You don't want no part of that.
I don't want no part of Sexy
don't
Chino.
want no part of that shit.
Don't want no sexy Chino-ish. Stiff right hand by Tsunami. Oh, now the gloves come off. Well, the shirt. Reverse. Oh, I think he's got belly to belly. Beautifully done by Sean Black.
Almost drove his head into the mat on the way down.
Should be going for the tag. Big scoop. And
Big Michinoku driver by Sean Black. Rolling Tsunami onto his belly.
here comes Chino. Here comes Chino. Oh, he's dancing all over.
Yeah! Devastating.
What do you call that?
This is the Sexy Chino spank party. We've seen the dance party. That was the spanking party.
Irish whip reverse. Into the buckle. Eats a boot for his troubles.
Those big size 17s of Sexy Chino right in the face of Tsunami.
Chino cross. Caught. Aye.
Oh, and
Michinoku's
now another Michinoku driver. Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling is going to have to send Taki Michinoku a check after
He's
this.
going to have to.
Now Bernard trying to avenge his previous loss against Sexy Chino. Laying the big right hands into the rabbit.
Drilling that shoulder into him.
Right in the rabbit.
Is that Northern Lights from?
With a beautiful bridge. Alexander
What?
G. Bernard.
Look at the athleticism. Has he been paying trainers?
I guess so.
I guess so. Oh, here comes the Lazarus.
Pocket's so deep he can fly in the best trainers in the world.
Oh no. Oh no, Chino. Move, Chino. Move, Chino. Oh no.
Sexy pancake. Just laying the
Turn around, ref. What are you doing? Turn around.
Bernard just very upset that with all the money in the world, you just can't buy that rhythm. That comes from within. You know, you saw me trying to dance out here.
I saw it. It wasn't.
I couldn't buy it either.
It was not pretty. Big scoop and slams.
I thought he was
Chino.
going to go for a Michinoku driver
What
as
are you?
well.
What are you doing, Tsunami?
Tsunami ascending to the top turnbuckle.
Checking his watch that he doesn't have, or his wrist tape. And oh! Eats it for his troubles. This crowd is hot here at Cen-Cal Pro.
This crowd firmly behind Sexy Chino, just like I knew they
Hey,
would
what-
be.
Here comes Ricky Ruffin and Bernard. Clothesline.
Big clothesline.
Big back elbow. Tsunami takes clothesline. Takes a back elbow. Oh, catch him. Oh!
Rough stuffer or something like that. What is it? Rough Rider?
We'll-
Rough Rider.
We'll go.
Rough and stuffer, Rough Rider. He's going to go for another one.
He says, "Bring it on, big man,"
He's
bring it
attacking
on, big
Sexy
man.
Chino.
and headbutt.
Big back elbow.
And just simply leaves.
And then Lazarus just goes back to the ring apron.
Tsunami with deep shoulder.
even
That is-
enter this
yeah.
match at 100%. He's been dealing with some nagging injuries that he's been limping on the way into the building today. I saw.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, he hits the Lazarus. Oh, no, that's not. That, oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, back door. Oh, smart. Tsunami.
Tsunami decides
He's on his bicycle.
sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
Yep. Shot behind you. Watch out. Oh.
That's Andrew Bernard taking out Ricky Rush.
Oh. Oh, what do you call that?
Then here comes Sexy Chino.
Chino
Here
to
comes-
the top. Chino to the top. A big splash. And that is it. The block.
Doggy pile for good measure. Did Sexy Chino just join the block? Is that what we're-
I think they just stole my tag partner.
I think you're going to have to call somebody else because I think he might be a member of
Are you available? Are you available?
No, not me.
You're not available?
No, not me. The block and Sexy Chino getting it done.
Are they going to dance? I need to see them dance. There it is. Oh, yep. They're doing it.
Now they're trying to involve Chino and they're kind of dancing.
There you go.
Chino going to show these guys how rhythm really comes from.
There you go. Oh, Chino getting it. Passing it on to Ruffin.
I don't know why I'm enjoying this.
I'm enjoying this a lot myself. And I enjoy doing commentating with my former tag partner, but still my best friend in life.
In all seriousness, we've had a little bit of fun here tonight on the commentary, but good luck to you later tonight because you have a tall task, triple threat dog collar match.
That's
trying
good.
to get your belt back from Sin Bodhi. You have Funny Bone to deal with too. So.
I'm going to be, I need to go prepare mentally for this one. This
All
one's
right,
going to
man.
be a rough
Good
one.
luck.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
I'm metaphorically in your corner. I might be up here, but
You might have to throw me
I'll
some
be
water
bearing
like you normally
I'll
do.
just be bearing you on commentary the
Fantastic. I knew you would.
whole time. Thank you.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen, huh? Playing a little impromptu six-man tag team action. We're going to take a brief moment from the action to do our first raffle. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been buying your tickets. Keep on buying them. We've got 2 more after this. As a reminder, we've got, as a prize package, 2 free tickets to the next Cen-Cal Pro Show, which happens to be June 17th here at the Graduate. 12 donuts from our sponsor, Surfside Donuts. And their choice of a hat or lucha mask from our merchandise table over there. So everybody, let's get ready. Let's have our first drawing of the evening, afternoon, day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first winner of the evening is ticket number 710439. Hey, winner! Ladies and gentlemen, give this gentleman a round of applause. You get your 2 free tickets here. Right on. Congratulations again to our winner of our first raffle. Get ready to get back to the action? Cen-Cal Pro Baseball, you ready to get back to the action? Let me hear ya! Let's go.
Here comes Maserati back out to action. Nick Bugatti victorious over Wise Guy earlier. Now she looks to make her first victory here at Cen-Cal Pro. Maserati berating his children at ringside here for not clapping. Making her Cen-Cal Pro debut as well. We're really trying to finalize this women's division, get this going with more women's talent here on the Central Coast.
California, the lovely Lisa Wade.
Ladies and gentlemen, apparently inviting himself over here to join me at commentary this time, we have Mr. Nick Bugatti.
Oh, yes. And here's the thing. You saw how I won my last match. You saw how I didn't cheat, but I created my golden opportunity. Why? Because her and I are the power couple. We are not just a power couple of Cen-Cal or Las Vegas or Milan, Italy. We are the power couple of professional wrestling. Now watch how my David Maserati creates a golden opportunity.
Interestingly enough, as you say that about being the power couple, well, joining me on commentary for your match was our own 5 Cities champion, Caden Anthony, along with Lady Vane.
Oh, but what does he know about me? What did he even have to say? I have no clue who you're talking about. Because one, this is my first time here, but it might as well be almost my last, because I so far haven't gotten any respect. Not from the ref, not even from my opponent that I had earlier tonight.
Well, Caden Anthony actually was giving you a little bit of respect.
Oh!
Approving of your tactics and saying that, you know, he sees a lot of him, and almost saying that, you know, if he needs a friendly face to turn to, he thinks that maybe you guys could work together.
Oh,
The king and queen of the Central Coast, Lady Vane and Caden Anthony, and the power couple.
You have intrigued me. We will definitely have to talk about them later. Oh, look at the technique of my favorite Maserati!
The technique of pulling the hair
my
like that?
baby.
Is that the technique?
Oh, no. There is so... Oh! You see that? You see that?
Big forearm. Big forearm from Lisa Layson, return rocking Maserati.
No, that is crap. See, the ref is not getting her out of the corner.
Snapmare out of the corner. Big forearm from the sitting position, putting Maserati to her
Oh,
back.
come on.
Japanese drop kick.
No, that is cheap. That was to my Maserati's lower back. That is what I call a cheap shot.
Monkey flips.
Are you kidding me?
Ref,
get her out of the corner.
And Maserati's retreating. Nick Bugatti has left the commentary table to go help Maserati. Referee Sparky Ballard, senior official, telling Nick Bugatti to get back to the commentary desk. Lisa Lace looking to earn a count-out victory in her first match here at Cen-Cal Pro. Lisa Lace giving Nick Bugatti a mouthful on the outside of the ring. She better keep her eye on Maserati, who's already back in the ring. Oh, big hip check right to the gut. Jawbreaker with foot assist.
And that is how you create a golden opportunity.
In your match, I said she was the difference maker. You know, Nico on the outside of the ring didn't have much to help Wise Guy in your match, but she was the difference maker, and now it seems like you're the difference maker here in this match.
That's why we're the power couple. I help her, she helps me. We are our own support system. See, here's the thing from my previous match. You have a guy named Wise Guy. Wise. There was nothing wise about him in that match. I outsmarted him every chance I took. And now we look at Lisa Lace. She is not wise. Look at her. Look at her. Floundering in the corner. Floundering. She has no strength to defend herself. Baby. Baby.
Right to the inside of the kneecap.
There we go.
Those knee pads don't protect you on the inside either.
It needs to protect my Maserati.
You're breathing rather heavily in the commentary booth here, Nick Bugatti. I think you can wait till later on tonight to get so worked up.
No. I get so excited watching my Maserati work. But see, you don't get it. You're just going to keep sitting there and making fun of me. But what you don't get is when you drive a Maserati and then wake up right next to it, you can talk, you can walk, you can do whatever you want, just like me.
There we go, Maserati!
Big leg drop. Almost put her away. Lisa Lace, new to the wrestling business, you know, kind of the experience. I think even though Maserati in her short time, I think she's a little bit more experienced in the ring, especially with your tutelage, you know, rather than Lisa Lace. I think that's kind of showing right
No,
now.
take out.
Near fall.
Baby. Come on, baby. See, that is what I'm talking about. Lisa is not on her level. No matter what she does, my Maserati will always be one step ahead. Just keep watching.
Several near falls here for Maserati, looking to put Lisa Lace away, earn her first victory, similar to you tonight here at Cen-Cal Pro.
Oh, but seriously, why wouldn't we win? Why wouldn't we? We do everything that no one else will do. No one else will go the length that we will to win our matches.
That's right, baby!
A snap suplex. Lisa Lace in trouble here. It's just a matter of time now, the way Maserati's been toying with her.
Come on, Mozzie.
Taking a little too much time.
Come on, Mozzie. There we go. There we go.
Raking the eyes of Lisa Lace.
I saw a slap. You saw something different.
Innovation there, a combination choke and hair pull. I'm gonna say if you're gonna break the rules twice in two different ways at once, at least you're showing some kind of creativity.
Here's the thing. Look at the foot.
Oh!
No. Maserati.
Nick Bugatti's about to have a heart attack
Mozzie.
here at the commentary.
Mozzie.
He's sweating profusely. He's breathing heavily.
Hey, stop judging me. Don't be mad because you don't have someone to love. Come on, Mozzie. You got this. Get up.
Big back suplex.
Mozzie, come on. Kick out, Mozzie. Kick out.
Lisa Lace going up to the top.
No.
Second rope.
No.
Big diving elbow drop. Nick Bugatti once again just running from the commentary. Pulling Lisa Lace off of her at the last second. Nick Bugatti's been ejected from ringside. Senior referee Sparky Ballard has had enough. Maserati makes contact with Nick Bugatti. Double arm DDT, that is it. Lisa Lace beats Maserati in her Cen-Cal debut. Nick Bugatti looks on shock. We're gonna need an EMT here.
The lovely Lisa Lace!
I think we're gonna need an EMT, not for Maserati, but for Nick Bugatti. He's about to have a heart attack. Taking his Maserati as he says to the back. Well, Maserati may have lost, but I don't think this is the last we've seen of the power couple here at Cen-Cal Pro. These fans firmly behind Lisa Lace. Very impressive here in her debut, earning the victory. I'm sure we'll see her again as well.
Cen-Cal Pro Wrestling, let's get that energy keep on going, baby! Thank you again. We want to keep this energy going. We are Cen-Cal Pro. And at this time, please help me welcome the newly crowned Central Coast Cup champion, Mike Rain, and his partner, Marcus Eriks, the Pariahs of Exile.
Here comes the first ever Central Coast Cup winner, Mike Rain, and his partner, Marcus Eriks, the Pariahs of Exile, former Cen-Cal Pro Tag Team champions, recently lost the belts, Midnight Marvels, looking to get them back, and there's the cup. The cup winner, Mike Rain, proud of his accomplishment. I don't think I've ever seen anyone more satisfied and proud of himself as Mike Rain is right now.
For those of you who do not know and didn't understand what this guy said, my name is Marcus Eriks, and my partner here is the California Black Sheep, Mike Rain, and together we are the Pariahs of Exile. See, we're one of the greatest tag teams in Cen-Cal that California has ever seen. You see, we are meant for gold. While I was gone, the Pariahs of Exile took home the Central Coast Cup. We are the longest reigning tag champs. We are destined for greatness at Cen-Cal Pro. Now you're right, we were the longest reigning tag team in Cen-Cal history, and for months and months, we beat up those punk kids, the Midnight Marvels, for months on end, until they got just a little bit lucky for the first time in their lives. But, you know, last month, we didn't win the Central California Cup. I won the Central California Cup. You weren't anywhere to be found. You know, we were supposed to do that together, but it's okay, because I pulled it out, because I am the California Black Sheep, Mike Rain, and this is what I do, is win titles and win championships. Now, this isn't a participation ribbon like the loser kids get in all the sports they play. You see, this is a winner's trophy. One day, maybe little Jimmy will get that spelling bee down, but sort of stupid, so I don't know. Oh, boo-hoo, the truth hurts. So, I'm going to continue to do what I do and continue to win titles and trophies because I am the best thing going in California today. That's right, and the pride of the God will take back those titles. Why? Because we are great. We are the Pariahs of Exile.
Mike Rain dumping Marcus Erics to the outside just like he dumped him as a tag team partner right now. I guess winning that Central Coast Cup has went to his head. The Pariahs of Exile is the longest reigning Cen-Cal tag team champions. We're seeing it all crumble down here tonight as Mike Rain is just beating the ever-loving crap out of Marcus Erics to the outside of the fence. Big chops. I've been on the receiving end of those for Mike Rain. They are no joke. He's going to have a welt there for a whole week.
One over this side.
Mike Rain looking to put Marcus Erics through the table. Cen-Cal Pro security just allowing these men to just go at it. This isn't a scripted match. This is not a planned match. Mike Rain just turning on Marcus Erickson, fighting it out. Some of the crowd encouraging these men to talk it out rather than fighting. Big sidewalk slam. Marcus Erick's fighting back here. Trying to stand up to his trainer, his former tag team partner, Mike Rain. Mike Rain looking to retreat. Putting Marcus Erickson through the table. Couldn't get him up for that powerbomb at first, but now putting him through the table. Referees finally out here to do something. All 4 referees just must have been on a water break or something. Marcus Erickson's hurt. He's laid out. Mike Rain collecting the cup. He's headed off into the sunset to celebrate after dumping Marcus Erickson like trash. Folks, you're gonna have to excuse me. I gotta get down there and try to help out Marcus Erickson. All right, Cen-Cal Pro, we are back here ready for the action and nowhere to run. And here comes Max McManus, straight out of the world of sport with the rule book in his hand.
Guys, Max McManus, he is a British sensation out of London, England. And obviously, this is actually a World of Sport match. For those who don't know, World of Sport was actually a professional wrestling television program as well as a sporting program in the United Kingdom from the 1960s until 1988.
Max McManus. Some of this crowd, I'm sure, not familiar with the tactics of Max McManus. I hear some cheers in the audience, but those will soon dissipate.
Absolutely. Now, Max McManus now going to...
Tonight, you people are in for something that you have never seen before in California.
Good wrestling.
Tonight, you are going to witness the first time in the history of Cen-Cal Pro, California, hell, even the USA. You are going to see the first British rules match here in California. Do you want to hear the rules? I said, do you want to hear the rules?
This crowd does not care about Max McManus's rulebook.
Apparently not.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll talk you through the rules as we go through the match, and we'll take it from there. I mean, there's some good wrestlers here in California, but we all know this is going to be more like an exhibition. So if there's anybody in the back that wants to come out and fight me under the World of Sport rules, now's your chance. I said now's your chance.
So Douglas Wolfstein joining me on the commentary. I didn't know about the World of Sport rules. I needed your assistance here to ring the bell. There's no way I can handle this.
Well, World of Sport actually, it has 5 rounds, 2 minutes each round, 2 or 3 minutes or so. And some of the rules are a little bit, it's more of a technical style, especially in the United Kingdom. A lot of guys start out World of Sport before becoming huge names. Guys like World of El Rocco, Johnny Saint, Frankie Sloan, a lot of main big UK's Big Daddy, and it's Judiz!
It's Judiz completing the giant moonwalks. I don't know if you can get a starker contrast of style between the British technical wrestling of Max McManus and the high-flying, insane action of Judiz.
Well, it's funny you say. A guy by the name of, I'm sure you know him, Colt Cabana, who is, a very goofy style of professional wrestling, has done World of Sport. So if a guy like Colt Cabana, as talented as he is, can do it, I don't see why Judiz, who is also very talented, can wrestle a World of Sport style match.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the contrast of styles, but Max McManus not impressed by Judiz's moonbox. But Judiz not impressed by that little rulebook as well.
I'm very intrigued to see what Judiz is going to have up his sleeve and how he's going to wrestle a World of Sport style match.
Your referee for this match, the handsome, the single, ladies, Reed Matthews.
I believe this is the first ever occurrence in a World of Sport rules match that there's been nipple piercings involved.
You know what? It could probably be. When I was actually refereeing out in the United Kingdom, I did not see any of those out there. So, to be honest, so that could be.
Max McManus will probably going to complain about it.
Well, he could easily pull them off too.
That's true. You can use it to his advantage.
However, I don't know if this will apply here, but the referee in World of Sport.
Brass knuckles.
Did you just put on
Brass knuckles.
You got a page out of William Regal on that. I'll take it from here,
Reed Matthews.
Oh, these are heavy.
All right, Jimmy, are you ready? For show, Brock. Max, are you ready? Yes. All right, ring the bell.
We're going to enter our first round. This is a timed round contest. This is in World of Sport.
Yeah, and this is actually, remember, a lot of the style in the United Kingdom is very technical, very sound. And I want to see Max McManus, who is a technical expert. I want to see how this is going to go right now. Judiz with a lockup right now.
Wrench in the arm of Max McManus, showing his technical prowess.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a page possibly out of Johnny Saint, who of course is one of the all-time greatest professional wrestlers in the United Kingdom. And Judiz
tying up Judiz.
Got the ropes.
Does the rope cause a break in the World of Sport?
It does. The world cause break. And however, if the professional wrestler decides not to break it, the referee can give a public warning, and the wrestler has up to about 2 or 3 public warnings until he is disqualified.
Okay, so instead of a count of 5, it's a warning system.
A lot of it is times, or it's a referee's discretion. He can count or can give a warning as well.
So I believe Reed Matthews gave a warning to Max McManus about the brass knuckles.
Absolutely, right? He can give a private or a public warning. This is Max McManus's type of match right here.
Yeah, you have to say the odds favor McManus.
Absolutely.
Especially the fact that he did not disclose the rules to Judiz whatsoever before the match. He said he would say them during the course of the match. How is that fair?
Well, no, it's not. And obviously, I don't know if Judiz has, studied any of the World of Sport yet, but Judiz, I'm sure, as smart as he is, he will figure this out. And obviously, more of it is a really technical style, and as well, it's more. The only difference is a referee's discretion and the amount of rounds there are in this match.
Judiz showing his own technical prowess, kipping up out of that arm ring.
Absolutely.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Jude is maybe flashy with his boombox and his lights and his high-flying action, but he knows his way around the squared circle.
Oh, no, absolutely. However, Max McManus, like you said, he does have the advantage. Go behind. I must note, we have several Cen-Cal alumni that have, oh, right, cover right now. 1, 2, 3, it's over.
3.
That is the first round. And he just beat Max McManus in his own game in the first round.
Is this match over?
No, not yet. No. Max McManus with the...
No. Where's the rule book? Under World of Sport rules, it's 2 out of 3 falls. That's 1.
So you want to lose again?
2 out of 3 falls?
That's not World of Sport rules. He's making this up. This is not
There's
Johnny
no
saying
way
World
you're
of
gonna
Sport.
No, or
Rock-
rollerball.
rollerball.
Start the second round.
I don't think Max McManus even knows the World of Sport rules. He said start the round. I guess ring the bell.
All right.
Now we're just letting the talent call the action. Huh?
Apparently.
Call the rules. Reed Matthews is way in over his head. Junior referee Reed Matthews, way over his head in this match. Can barely even master the rules of the traditional professional wrestling match.
We need a Brian Dixon here to call the action. For World of Sport referee, legendary Brian Dixon.
Big hip toss by Jude is. McManus not used to taking that kind of slam. Used to getting his arms tied up in strange ways, but not a big slam like that.
Like a pretzel.
Says no!
No.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Not today. Says no!
Jude Diaz is showing that he is a grappler himself there. There, oh. Burst there.
Says no!
McManus for the sunset flip, ducking the kick.
This is right there.
Catches the kick. Jude is the big kick to the chest. Rick bending him over with one to the stomach. Going for the pump handle.
This.
Pump handle,
Pump handle.
backbreaker.
Man.
One more, baby.
Cover unto no, he's not yet. Nope, not yet.
McManus is that round 2?
What is he doing?
Maybe somebody should have said that.
All right, come on. Max needs you back in the ring. We're starting the round.
What is he doing?
Not only is it the first to 2 falls, they're 2-minute rounds.
Well, he is. That is true. That is true. There are about 2-minute rounds here.
McManus claiming to have never heard of the United States of America, yet here he sits in San Luis Obispo, California.
Those fans are all over him right now.
I've never heard of it. I've heard of the British colony of America.
McManus claiming the British colony of America? Is that what you're talking about?
British colony of America. This isn't 1776. What is he
McManus,
talking about?
Unfamiliar with his own rules, doesn't know where he is or what year it is.
No, not at all. And right there with a kick to the gut. I gotta note, by the way, there's several Cen-Cal alumni and several Cen-Cal rosters who have competed in the United Kingdom and competed in types of world of sport. You got to look at a guy like Sin Bodhi, who is in the main event tonight, and he has wrestled all of the United Kingdom as well for a world of sport, as well as former Cen-Cal alumni Gangrel has as well. Sledge, in fact, one of the big Cen-Cal favorites, will be heading to the United Kingdom this summer and will be competing there for almost a month or two.
Yeah, Sledge's on the road in the United Kingdom.
What a neck breaker by Judas.
Making the town.
Kick out by Max.
Near fall, although I'm sure if it was 3, he would have came up with some excuse.
Apparently.
Now, is the boombox legal?
No, the boombox is absolutely illegal. Oh, man. Referee better check on Judiz.
Now, is that a public or a private?
That could be. And remember, this is a referee's discretion. If he decides that the wrestler really is not listening to him, really isn't following the rules, he can give him either a public or a private warning.
I'm pretty sure Reed Matthews, in addition to never seeing a World of Sport match, probably doesn't even know on a map where England is. So I don't think that he's the right referee for this match. I think you should have swapped with him. Why are you here on commentary when we have our junior official at the most complicated match of the night?
Well, I have a big match coming up next, so I needed kind of a little bit of a breather, and of course to watch. I want to watch this match. I love this type of wrestling, world of sport.
Manager of operations Dominic Balsamo just told me that Max McManus specifically requested Reed Matthews as the official for this match.
Interesting. Well, Reed Matthews, you know, he's doing his best there, so I got to give the kid a lot of credit here.
I think he was just looking to take advantage.
You know, it could be.
That's why you were Sparky out there.
Well, you know what? A lot of guys in Reed's defense, I have been taken advantage as well many times in the United Kingdom and for World of Sport. I'll never forget, after looking at footage, former WWE superstar Mason Ryan was cheating behind my back at one point. And a lot of guys, they do try to take advantage, even at World of Sport. So that's why it's important to have all eyes on the action.
Well, I guess if there's more rules, that's more rules that you can break.
Absolutely.
I'd like to see Alexander G. Bernard in a World of Sport match. Maybe Lazarus in a World of Sport match.
Now imagine Sin. 1, 2. Wait a minute.
Mattis, feet on the ropes.
Wait a minute.
Feet on the ropes.
So, that was 3. But Reed Matthews just told me. But I just.
Well, I guess it's a 2 out of 3 falls, so
apparently.
Technically, Judas did not lose this match. That's 1 fall.
I guess so.
All right, he said ring the bell. We're going to start again.
All right, here we go. What an uppercut shades of Timothy Thatcher. And, right there. And a boot by McManus. Cover! 1, 2.
Almost it.
And look at that. He's getting him in some sort of crossface there.
Now, this is the type of match that McManus style best serves.
Absolutely. That is actually kind of a little bit towards the label lock. That's actually shades of Daniel Bryan, who has competed as well at World of Sport.
He's got a cravat locked into a crossface, it looks like. He's got a cravat. You see that underneath his chin?
Yeah, that's also another very European-ish, pardon me, a very British-style technical move there, which was actually...
And that's a shoot, too.
That is a shoot.
You can't get out of it.
Nope.
There's no way. McManus trying to ground Judiz, take away that high-flying style, take away those drop kicks, those big kicks he was delivering to him earlier.
Absolutely.
Look at him to work every limb and try to ground Judiz, keep him on the ground where he wants him so he can win this match. Although I'm starting to think that maybe Judiz has no chance with that rule book.
Yeah, apparently to McManus' advantage. And McManus then, oh no, oh!
Oh, big back elbow. Super kick.
Super kick!
That was 2 before the bell.
Wait a minute. No. It was
time. Judiz narrowly almost beat McManus right before time.
The time there was a time expiration right there.
This crowd is just as confused as I am right now. What is going on here? to the bridge. Big running knee lift to Judiz.
Oh. Goes for the axe kick. Oh, and an elbow right there on
Another back
McManus.
elbow.
Going for that pump handle backbreaker. And he, oh.
Is that an elimination?
Hold on. No, that was over the top. He did throw him over the top.
Is that an elimination?
That
This
is,
type of
hold on. McManus is pulling the rule book out.
Under World of Sports rules, throwing your opponent over the top rope is a disqualification.
That is true.
Oh,
absolutely
McManus on a technicality has won the match.
Oh, man. Max McManus
defeats Judiz via his own dumping him over the top rope.
What a cheat. Although some of the, the rules are legitimate, McManus was making some of this stuff up as he went.
I just feel like Judiz not being disclosed the rules before the match is,
I
handicap
agree.
he can't overcome. Judiz has a lot of talent. This is his Cen-Cal Pro debut, and I expect you'll see him back in the future, but
absolutely,
the odds were stacked against him here today.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, referee Goggles Goldstein, thank you for joining me on the commentary.
Absolutely.
And I'll look forward to seeing you out there in the next match, right?
I'll be out there. Thanks a lot. Hey, bye.
Max McManus, this ain't over, bruh. I'm coming for you. Before the match,
This is Cen-Cal Pro. What do you think about that? World of sports rules, huh? Interesting, right? No? One no. Everyone else, doing okay? Well, with that said, we're going to keep on rocking with the action. Let's go.
All right, about to have our next match here at Cen-Cal. Oh no, joining me on commentary at this time, Alexander G. Bernard. Just about your way on the commentary here this evening.
I just like keeping an eye on the competition here. The competition is right in Cen-Cal Pro, including this gentleman, our 5 cities champion.
Speaking of competition, what's next on the agenda for QB Caden Anthony and Lady Vane? After Sage Sin has been eliminated from Cen-Cal Pro here, buried in that casket, we haven't had a legitimate challenger. Ricky Ruffin, your opponent Ricky Ruffin tonight, last Cen-Cal show, tried to accept the challenge. Who's going to be the one tonight? Showering us with confetti, Alexander G. Bernard does not. It's not impressed with the grade of confetti that Caden Anthony used.
I always have to dry clean my garments after sullying them in this filthy town. Bad enough that they have to be here, but to be doused in confetti, that is a grievance I did not request.
Is it true as the Bernard household, when it's a celebration and confetti is appropriate, that you shred $100 bills?
if the occasion calls for it. Oh, we're going to get to hear from him.
Hey, you folks for 619. This is the non-stop celebration of the 5-city champion, me.
Another month of celebration for Kid and Anthony.
In case you don't know, I'm Kid and Anthony. Who wants to touch me?
They should be so lucky, to be honest. He's so hot.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
And this hot piece of beautiful, gorgeous. I want to touch her. Shut your mouth. This is the hot Mexican wife. Bang.
She's so hot, too. Both of them hot, 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 hot.
Tell these people your language. Call them up.
Mira esos panzones.
I didn't know Lady Vane spoke Spanish. I thought her dialect extended only as far as Valley Girl.
Monosyllabic chant, and they still manage to mess it up.
I don't think Caden wants to be chanting KKK in front of this environment. Now, earlier on earlier tonight on the commentary, joining me for the first match, Caden Anthony tried to make a list of reasons why I don't want to be in, and I couldn't come up with reasons why. Not saying I want to be Caden, but it was very difficult to make that list.
Caden Anthony is a man that has been on the rise.
Vintage Dragon.
My goodness, hype yourself up to the moon, why don't you, Monster Dragon? If that is your real name.
Vintage Dragon, the veteran, taking advantage of our Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling Academy student, Josh, learning to be a ring announcer here. Asked him what he wanted to be called. Every name in the book apparently is the answer.
What an egotist. Now, as I was saying, Caden Anthony has every reason to be so confident. Though I am loath to admit it, he accomplished what I could not by taking out your former Five Cities champion, Caden Anthony. Sin.
One fall, and it is for the Cen-Cal Pro 5 Cities Championship. Your referee for this contact, Alex Goldstein.
So apparently your referee for this contact, Alex Goldstein.
Nice job with your students you're doing there.
We couldn't afford the academy that you went to.
Certainly not. Now then, it will be a highly athletic contest between these two, a battle of two competitors who utilize a very quick lucha-based offense. Though Caden Anthony, I believe, more prone to some chicanery, you will see.
Alexander G. Bernard tarnishing his hands and ringing the bell here. What was that all about?
You put it in front of me. What was I supposed to do? The bell needs to be rung.
I thought you
Somebody needs to do the jobs around here. I suppose I'll do all the jobs around here.
I thought you were going to summon the help. Well, we're about to get underway with our 5 Cities Championship defense. Caden Anthony looks to add another name to the list.
Caden Anthony has been your 5 Cities champion for approximately 3 months now, I believe. As I was mentioning earlier, unseated Sage Sin in a casket match to earn that championship. And just showing utter disrespect to Vintage Dragon. A little tit for tat, tete-a-tete here.
This is a little too close for comfort. I'm gonna back up, not because I'm scared of you, but because this is a little awkward.
Vintage Dragon creating distance, apparently feeling somewhat uncomfortable. Understandable. Caden Anthony and Lady Vane, they are so hot right now. Can be intimidating to be in the presence of that kind of heat.
Two men tying up in the middle of the ring now. Vintage Dragon's got him backed up in the corner.
Somewhat of an even matchup as far as strength is concerned.
A clean break, and was that a curtsy?
It was a bow. Come now.
Oh, curtsy's what you do, right?
Learn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the match.
Back to the lockup this time. Anthony. Not such a clean break from Caden Anthony.
You had to see that coming, Bernard. I know your tactics, and I know you approve.
Absolutely, I approve. You have a 5 count whilst in that corner. Caden Anthony taking full advantage of it. And
Vintage Dragon saving his gum for later on top of the ring post. I don't know if I've
so
ever seen that.
unsanitary. My God. Well, who can come? Okay, did not near me. But as I was going to say, what else can you expect? And from a filth-ridden third world country like Vintage Dragon.
Caden Anthony flicking the gum directly at you.
No, not directly at me, directly at you. That was nowhere near my person. Early 2 count. Working their way back to their feet now, and Caden Anthony taken to the ropes. Off comes Vintage Dragon.
Big shoulder tackle, laying Vintage Dragon out. Now Vintage Dragon on there.
Vintage Dragon notorious for both shoulder, neck, and knee problems. He has a veteran competitor and has experienced some wear and tear on his body with his high-risk, very athletic style.
Pretty much after every match I've ever seen Vintage Dragon in, he's laying on the ground afterwards.
He puts his all into his matches. You can absolutely say that of him. And he's right back at it, though. Rear waistlock taking control of Caden Anthony, seemingly looking for the ropes, looking for an escape.
Go behind, taking the waist now. Looking for that big German suplex. Drop toe hold, transitioning into a front face lock. Almost a sided headlock.
This is a very even matchup as far as build, speed, power, a number of factors. These are 2 very similar competitors. It's hard to say what the X factor will be that will lead one or the other to victory.
Caden is grinding away at that headlock, very proud of himself.
It was for a purpose too. Bring Vintage Dragon down to his knees to avoid this. He fights up, Vintage Dragon pulls off, and again takes the shoulder tackle from Caden Anthony. Drop down, leapfrog, roll through, both men to their feet, sweeps the leg, goes for the cover, not even a 1 count. Sweeps the leg cover, not even a 1. Both go.
Thinking a drop kick.
Again, very similar style between these two. Both very quick lucha-influenced maneuvers, looking to outmaneuver and out-quick their opponents. But Caden Anthony is accusing Vintage Dragon of pulling on the hair.
Almost a Mexican standoff at the end there, no pun intended.
The only one that's Mexican, I believe, is Lady Vane. Vintage Dragon, though. I'd like to see his paperwork. Nicaragua? How many legal Nicaraguan immigrants do you know of? Because I know of not one.
I can't say that I know of any either, but oh, ever the negativity.
What? Well, again, quick covers.
back and forth.
Faster than our referee can keep track of. Rolling back and forth, round and round she goes. Where she stops, whomever knows.
Both men dizzied now.
Working their way back to the feet with the assistance of the ropes. And on unsure footing, out comes Vintage Dragon. Caden Anthony a little more measured, taking his time, getting his bearings. Might have been a little bit of possum bit Vintage Dragon, though. Referee, what was that?
Goggles Goldstein with the assist on that near fall.
Could you imagine if that had been the finish? If that was the very end of the matchup? That would have clearly implicated referee Goldstein in this. Where's referee Goldstein's papers? Could he be in on it? Could it be an inside job alongside Vintage Dragon?
Alexander G. Bernard accusing Goggles Goldstein of being some kind of sleeper, Nicaraguan sleeper cell for
What? Perhaps referee Goldstein is an illegal too, for all we know. It could be a conspiracy, says I. And Caden Anthony back on the attack. Missile drop kick.
Both feet right to the chin of Vintage Dragon.
See how Vintage Dragon turned inside out from that impact too. And only a 2 count. Vintage Dragon has taken a couple strong, high-impact maneuvers to the chest that will take all the wind out of your lungs, make it very hard to kick out of any follow-up covers.
Caden Anthony, with what appears to be a mild foot injury, you can see on their right foot there, the lights are no longer flashing. After that last kick, the lights have stopped flashing.
This is true. Hard to say. Appreciate the showmanship, though. That's the quickness of Vintage Dragon.
Big knee.
Knee to the sternum. Collapsing Caden Anthony. We've seen this before. Handstand.
Dragon's breath dropkick.
Right to the chest, and Caden Anthony wisely going out of the ring. Again, the title does not change hands on a countout or disqualification. Very smart maneuver by Anthony to make his way out to the floor.
And that's why he's the champion.
That's why he is the champion. Thinking man's champion. Plays several steps ahead in the game of human chess. You have to when you work as quickly as Caden Anthony does.
Get in right now. You get it. Let's go.
There's been a cat and mouse. Lady Vane in the way. But Vintage Dragon still able to catch up to Caden Anthony.
Some of the members of our front row able to touch the hot Caden Anthony there.
True. He's so hot right now. They are so lucky. For those chops to the chest. Fortunately, Caden Anthony having a little insulated padding, and Vintage Dragon looked like a little caught up on the apron there. I'm not quite sure what that was. Maybe got a foot stuck on the rope.
Foot stuck on Lady Vane.
Oh, did she? I don't know. I didn't see. I was watching Caden Anthony, making sure he was okay.
Caden Anthony's just choking Vintage Dragon over that bottom rope as Lady Vane looks on happily.
Very intelligent maneuver again, using the rope as a tag team partner. And there
it is. There's the other tag team partner besides the rope. This is why he's the champion. He's got her on his side the whole time.
I mentioned earlier it's hard to discern what the X factor that might lead to victory is. Lady Vane certainly looking like that X factor at the moment. Boot right to the face. Vintage Dragon is, I was going to say is shaken, but at this moment, Vintage Dragon rallying, fighting back. A couple shots to the face.
Saved by the toes there. Oh, until Lady Vane kicked him down.
The toes giveth and the toes taketh away. Lady Vane with a toe kick right to the temple of Vintage Dragon. And that will knock him down. Have to appreciate the teamwork, the tactics that Lady Vane and Caden Anthony have come into this matchup with. See the fans here at Cen-Cal Pro also appreciating the heat of Caden Anthony. Setting up for something here.
Double chop to the back of the ring apron. That's gotta sting.
The axe handle looked like right to the base of the spine.
Come on, Dragon. You are the Tri-Cities champion. You are the Tri-Cities
Back inside. Looks like Caden Anthony wants the pinfall victory. That was a solid 2.5 count from what I saw. Vintage Dragon starting to be worn away by this offense.
Caden Anthony taking full advantage there. 5 count.
Utilizing a little choke. It's not illegal if you don't get caught, says I. Vintage Dragon on somewhat of spaghetti legs here, taking a lot of abuse to the head and to the chest.
Double clothesline, both men down.
That might be the rallying shot that Vintage Dragon needed. That clothesline took both men down hard. Both hit hard right across the throat. Might be the equalizer Vintage Dragon's been waiting for to see if he can create some distance, utilize his his quick-paced offense. Lady Vane looking to rally her man, the 5 Cities champion, Caden Anthony. The championship is on the line. We could see a new champion tonight if Vintage Dragon just manages to turn around this offense.
Count of 8 by Goggles. Vintage Dragon back to his feet. Big haymaker.
Trading straight rights to the jaw. Caden Anthony getting the better of that exchange. Vintage Dragon going for the O'Connell roll. Manages to get him. What strength. Caden Anthony was holding on to the ropes and Vintage Dragon dropped his body weight, managed to pull him off. Now Caden Anthony throws off Vintage Dragon, ducks the line. Hurricane Rana, face buster. Up with the fireman's carry.
Into a driver, he got the leg. I thought that was it.
That was a close 2 count. Caden Anthony, Lady Vane have to be looking at a new game plan here. Vintage Dragon has managed to rally. He's able to use this high impact offense now, and the champion is suddenly the one on the ropes.
Flying forearm, going for another one. Misses the second.
Risky to go for that same maneuver twice. Here comes Caden. Posterior to the chest, and a knee to the face.
Big flying knee, that's gotta be it.
That was a 2.999 as far as I can tell, about as close as 2 counts go.
I saw you out here with your abacus trying to keep track of that. You're taking this bell ringing job very seriously.
I'm taking my job extremely seriously. Someone around here should. Who knows? Maybe one of these gentlemen could join the alumni soon.
Powerbomb.
And that's that innovative offense from Vintage Dragon. You see that unique leg hook that he used to get the left to drop him with that powerbomb. Completely threw Caden Anthony off guard.
Signaling for the end.
Oh no. Climbing up to the buckle. That's where the Dragon is most dangerous, known for his high-flying maneuvers like this. But comes up with nothing on that senton. Caden Anthony, spaghetti-legged, kick to the gut, headlock driver.
And that is all she wrote for Vintage Dragon. Well, I wish I could say it's been a pleasure with you joining me on commentary.
Winner of this match, and still the Cen-Cal Pro 5 Cities champion.
I wish I could say it was a pleasure as well, but alas, there's only so many times I can put my heart out to improve your show in one night. And thus, I bid you adieu. Congratulations to our champion.
Alexander G. Bernard firmly behind Caden Anthony here, congratulating the champion after a hard-fought victory, and he has left the commentary table here. We still have one more matchup tonight. We have our main event yet to come. We have a triple threat dog collar match. Cen-Cal Pro Heavyweight Championship. Sin Bodie, Funny Bone, and the hometown hero Sledge set to do battle, locked with a dog collar. That is coming up next.
And now, it is time for our main event.
Joining me on commentary at this time, we have the first ever Central Coast Cup winner, the California Black Sheep, Mike Rain.
That's right. Where else would you expect me but the heavyweight championship match to call on future competition?
The former champion making his way to the ringside area, Sledge. And you gotta think, Mike, I know where your mind's at after turning on your partner. Me and Sledge have been down this road before in the past, and you're out here for this heavyweight title to do the commentary because this is where you see yourself in the future, am I right?
Yes, I do see myself in the future, and I don't know who's going to walk out of here with the title, but one of these three men is going to meet me down the road one day, that's for damn sure.
Hometown crowd firmly behind Sledge, so we'll see what happens. This has been a back and forth Cen-Cal for the last couple months. These three men have been intertwined with this heavyweight title picture.
They have. It's been brutal fight after brutal fight. We've seen a lot of weapons. We've seen a lot of craziness. And tonight, I want to say this is a first-time ever matchup. Just in general, I have never seen a three-way dog collar match.
I've been a part of a barbed wire dog collar match, but a triple threat dog collar, three men
Exactly.
tied together.
I think this may be the first time ever in wrestling, period.
And here's the dark horse for this match. This man has been in this heavyweight title picture. These two, Sledge and Sin Bodhi, have been trading this belt back and forth, and Funny Bone has been right there with him.
And I know this man like the back of my hand, one of the most dangerous men in wrestling today. Unpredictable, fearless. You never know what this man will do to try and bring pain onto his opponent.
Again, a 50-50 split with this crowd from the hometown hero of Sledge. He's always had 100% of the crowd behind him.
Oh, this is his home turf.
It's been split between Funny Bone and Sledge. Half of this crowd wants to see Funny Bone win. This crowd wants to see Sledge win.
You know, this crowd's got to be sick in their mind to cheer for a man as demented as Funny Bone. But I think you're right. They don't know who they want to win this match.
Funny Bone showed no fear at that dog collar thing. Neither did Sledge. And that kind of surprised me because in Sledge's professional wrestling career, not a fan of these kind of gimmick matches or weapon matches.
You don't see him in many hardcore deathmatch situations, whereas Funny Bone is very familiar with these kind of matches. Although I think the dynamic of a third person on that chain is going to throw him off. He might have been in a dog collar match. I know he's been in steel cage matches, but again, a three-way dog collar match. There's a lot that could go horribly wrong for these men in the ring tonight.
And here comes the man who dreamed up this crazy idea. The champion himself challenging these men to this match.
And you got to be sick, but also very confident to challenge two men to this kind of match. This is not a match that is in the champion's favor. He doesn't even need to be involved in the finish to lose his title.
The Warlord of Weird the international superstar, world travel, Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling heavyweight champion, Cen Bodie.
666 deep fried donuts. The reigning and defending two-time Cen-Cal Pro champion, Cen Bodie.
When Funny Bone is in a match and he's not the weirdest person in the match, you know there's a problem.
Exactly. There's something very strange going on when Funny Bone is not the freak in the room. But I don't think you could out-weird the Warlord of Weird, Cen Bodie, that's for sure.
I asked Cen Bodie, why does he have those little dolls to his boots? And you know what he told me? He said it helps him kick harder. He said it hurts his opponents more to have stuffed animals taped to his boots. That's where he's at right now, mentally.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. This match is a three-way dog collar match for the Cen-Cal Pro Championship. Each opponent will be chained together with 20 feet of solid steel chain. The winner of this match by pinfall or submission. Referee of this match, Sparky!
Senior official Sparky Ballard will have his work cut out for him in this contest.
Oh, I think Sparky Ballard's in the face of danger here in this triple dog collar match. With those chains whipping around,
getting tied up,
Sparky's going to have to be on his toes. He's at just as much a risk as the competitors here.
And he elects to put the collar on the champion first. And it's the middle collar. Interesting. So the middle collar, you got to think that Cen Bodie being in the middle, monkey in the middle, he's got to be at a disadvantage going into this match.
Oh, yes, he might have one of his opponents under control, and he could just get yanked by his throat the other direction in any given time. He's sort of setting himself up to be blindsided.
Very dangerous to the windpipe, the throat in these kind of matches, you know, being pulled out from behind on your windpipe. It's like a choke. Every time that happens, it's like getting in a sleeper hole.
Oh, exactly, and on top of that, it's going to get you at unexpected times. Like I said, you might think you're in control, and your opponent on the ground pulls you by your throat.
Sledge putting the collar on himself. Funny Bone electing to do the same. They're saying, let's get this party started. We are underway here in our main event here. Cen-Cal Pro presents Nowhere to Run. We have a three-way dog collar match between our champion, Cen Bodie, the Metalhead Maniac Sledge, and the Demon King, the demigod of death, Funny Bone.
All three men being a little cautious here to start off, as should anybody in this situation.
Playing ping pong with the champion now.
Well, he is the man to beat. Even if he doesn't need to be involved in the finish, if you can take out the champion early on, guarantee a new champion.
Listen to those forearms.
And as we said earlier, Cen Bodie being yanked around by the throat, back and forth, not able to even regain his footing after these forearms to the face.
Now Funny Bone choosing to turn his attention towards Sledge.
Oh, the short-lived alliance.
You gotta think you're gonna see a little bit of that back and forth. Now Sledge hitting these ropes now with those chains wrapped up his legs, you know, that's dangerous. Just running the ropes.
Exactly, at any moment these chains could get tied up. Like I said, Sparky could get, oh, here we go. Very dangerous.
Sledge is being hung out to dry over the rope and it's caught up in his legs.
He pulled enough slack there to be able to stop himself from choking. Now Cen-Cal's out by his
now
throat.
Funny Bone being hung out. Trying to get, he has to go over the ropes. Can't go through him with that dog collar, else you're going to be tied up.
Himself.
You don't think about these kind of things until you're in this match. These aren't the kind of things you think about, so that collar's wrapped around your neck.
And on top of that, there's no precedent. These guys couldn't watch any footage of any match like this to see what sort of scenario that they would be in, because this is the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah, a dog collar match is a different animal. That third guy, monkey in the middle, that's what really makes a difference here.
Adds so much unpredictability to those chains.
I would prefer to be tied to my opponent so that I know that they couldn't run.
Oh, exactly. You could keep them close, but in this situation, you can't keep your eyes on both men you're fighting.
Fighting a high flyer like Funny Bone, too, I'd want him to be chained to me, but the fact that Cen-Cal's also chained to Sledge is going to make it a little difficult for him to keep him grounded.
Oh, yeah. But Funny Bone's also got to be very careful about taking those high risks, because at any point he's setting himself up to be choked.
I thought this match was going to stay in the ring the entire time. With this dog collar wrapped around these men, them exiting and entering the ropes is an animal.
Yeah, and if any of them gets thrown out, most likely the other two are going to follow because they're tied to him.
Yeah, that's what we just saw. First man went over, second, third one was pulled over the ropes almost on his own.
Yeah, this style of match is not going to allow any single one of these men to get away from each other for a breather.
Now those chains yet to come into play as a weapon.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that.
Oh, here we go. Sledge was reading my mind. Wrapping that chain around the neck of Funny Bone, going for a big chain-assisted snapmare. Is that what he's thinking?
Oh, no, he's trying to hang him.
Oh, no, he's hanging him. He's hanging him over. Uh-oh. Oh, double jawbreaker.
Almost a stunner with the chain on Funny Bone there. Goes for the count. Cen-Cal pulling the chain to interrupt the pinfall. Funny Bone still being choked by that chain.
Cen-Cal just used the chain to give Sledge a low blow. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's how he interrupted the pin as well. He's starting to realize that he's got to utilize those dog collars to keep two men under control at the same time.
And you know, this is the reason why he requested this match. If you're the champion in a triple threat match, you're at a distinct disadvantage. If your opponents are going to pin each other, you're going to lose your title. But the fact that he's tied to both opponents, they can't do that.
That's true. They can't get more than a few feet away from him at any time. So it'll be impossible to get Cen-Cal out of the ring and secure a pinfall over their opponent.
Just whipping that chain into Sledge's knee and then choking him with it in the face.
But again, because of those chains, going for the pinfall on Sledge, literally with Funny Bone right there.
Big double stomp.
I think whoever's going to win this match is going to need to take out not just the opponent that he has to pin, but the other opponent as well.
Now, Spartan Valor never said you couldn't disconnect yourself from the collar. I don't think any of that has crossed anyone's mind yet.
No, he didn't.
We saw Sledge was able to put that collar on himself. You got to think he's got to be able to take it back off himself.
You would think so. Funny Bone being hung upside down here on the ropes, trying to get his feet on the apron. Another stunner.
You got to think, too, Funny Bone's not going to be able to perform that top rope double stomp he uses to finish his opponents. How is he going to do that while chained to an opponent? There's no way.
And on top of that, going up to the top rope is a death sentence. If he gets thrown off the top rope with that chain around his neck,
it's going to break his neck.
It's going to break his neck. Anything off the top rope is a huge danger in this type of match.
Cen-Cal choking the life out of Sledge in the corner.
Funny Bone pulling Cen in by that chain into a huge forearm.
Cen tied up in his feet with the chain.
Using that chain to load up a forearm.
Sledge is using the ropes to keep himself on a vertical base right now after being choked. He looks a little loopy.
No matter how strong you are, if you can't breathe,
now he's getting mad.
Down. Looks like he's setting up to choke Cen-Cal here. He was choking Funny Bone.
The amount of pressure you have to apply with steel chains, too, when a man is wearing a collar and choking like that. Funny Bone just yanking back. Is he have it in his mouth?
Digging that chain into his, yes it is, digging that chain into his mouth.
Fish hooking him.
Double jawbreaker. But again, being chained up, there's nowhere for these guys to go.
Kick out at one, almost a dog pile here. Sin Bodhi's neck is wrapped up in those chains. Mounted punches. Just going to town on Sledge.
Funnyman barely able to break up that count.
Sin Bodhi not even able to get off the Sledge with that chain wrapped around him. He's trying to get up and pinning him again because even after the kick out, the chain's completely, there's no length.
They're tangled up.
They're tangled up so bad.
Midsection and arm has the chain wrapped around several times.
There we go. Now they're free. Sin Bodhi, realizing what was happening, finally released the chain from the back of his neck.
Trying to use those chains as brass knucks. Sledge blocks.
Double forearm. Taking the champion out.
With every maneuver these guys do, you could tell that it's pulling the dog collar tighter around their neck. These guys are fighting, being able to breathe this entire match.
Funny Bone figured it out. Climbing from the inside to the top rope, he was able to almost get on that top rope for that double stomp before Sledge cut him.
And that would protect him from being tossed off to the outside, which would be a death sentence as well. Oh no, Sin Bodhi's got them both. This is what I was talking about. Oh, they're overpowering
Sin
him,
Bodhi.
Here we go. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Sledge into a front flip. The force of Sledge driving down in that front flip brought Funny Bone right on his face. He didn't even have a chance to flip.
Yeah, like I said, what I was saying earlier is climbing up to that top rope, you're really taking a chance when your opponent's tied to that other edge of the chain.
And you got to think Funny Bone being the smallest man in the matchup, with Sledge having almost 40 pounds on him, the weight of Sledge pulling him is going to be much more in his favor than Funny Bone.
He's going to face the biggest issue with being tugged around the entire match, and again, tugged by the throat. Fish hook in the eye of Sledge there. Bodhi's starting to feel it here now.
What is he doing? Sin going to the outside, going underneath the ring. Maybe he's looking for something to free himself from that chain.
Or maybe he has something stashed under there to inflict more punishment. You never know.
I saw him creeping around this place before the show started.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's champion. He might.
What is that he has in his hand?
Some sort of foreign object. Only someone as demented as Sin Bodhi would.
That's a security lock. It's not a padlock, but it's one of those security locks that they have at storage units where you can't even cut it off.
Oh, I think he's
gonna lock him to the ropes.
Yeah, he's gonna cut Funny Bone off even more. And make him have even less room to move around.
And that design of lock, you can't even cut that with the clippers. You know, you can't even snap that off. You can't even hacksaw it. There's nothing.
Oh
you
no,
can do.
you need to call the fire department to break that.
Sin Bodhi with the padlock trying to lock up that chain again.
If he's able to cut them off,
maybe he lost the key.
They won't be able to defend themselves if they aren't able to move. Women sees what's happening. Desperately trying to prevent this from happening. He knows that if he gets locked up on the rope, he's done.
Sin Bodhi may have broken the key off inside of that lock by smashing it on Funny Bone's head. I don't think he's going to be able to get it done. You see him messing with that lock. He can't get it locked.
He had a
the key is not turning.
He had a master plan. He should have just stuck to it and not used that padlock as a weapon before he locked him up. You could tell that Sin Bodhi was counting on this, though. He's determined to make it happen.
If I was Sledge, I would let him do it.
Yeah, and then
why is he helping Funny Bone?
Then it would just be one-on-one. He's
been locked to the rope now.
So Now they have very little room to fight. I don't know how smart of this was an idea on Cen though now, because he's literally going to have to pin one of his opponents right next to the other one with the way they are locked together. Cen having the life choked out of him by Sledge right now.
Look at the angle of that collar, pulling up right underneath his chin. Cen, the veteran, with the eye poke to Sledge. You can't work out your eyes. No matter how big and strong you get, you can never get that eye.
You can take anybody out. Doesn't matter who you are.
Cen going for his big double arm DDT now, looking to put Sledge away. Sorry to cut you off there, Mike, but he's going for the throat now. He's looking to finish this.
It's going to be difficult for any one of these men to get a pinfall
Is
with
he
that
locking
lock.
up now? Is he locking up Cen as well? He did. Turnabout's fair play. He got another lock.
Cen is literally cemented to that spot in the ring. He can't move. He's a sitting duck. Well, that's one way to incapacitate your opponent.
Big Inseguri taking down Sledge. Cen trying to just claw at him, trying to do anything he can to get involved in this.
This is Funny Bone or Sledge's best chance to get a victory here.
Oh!
The Demon Spike. Demon Spike, and Cen cannot reach him.
That is it! Funny Bone has won the Cen-Cal Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Cen own plan backfired. Those locks in the chain preventing him from being able to break up that 3 count.
And your winner, everybody new, Cen-Cal Pro
Funny Bone victorious here tonight, Mike, and you look like you're staring right at him now.
Me and this man have a very long history, and you know, I gotta be honest, he's the last man that I was hoping was gonna hold that belt, because I know the depths of hell that he will go through to hang on to that title, and I know that I'm gonna meet him in that ring one day.
Sledge taking the belt away.
I'm surprised Sledge is even off of his back after that Demon Spike.
Sledge giving the belt over to Funny Bone. He earned it, and Sledge is going to give it to him.
That's a sign of respect. It's more than I would give that freak.
And a little bit of sign of respect for Cen from them both as well.
I don't think they've seen the last of Cen. His plan backfired here today, but Cen was not beaten today.
Cen does have a case. The first time he lost it, he was injured. He couldn't defend it.
And he wasn't pinned here today. He was on his feet, locked to a rope. Like I said,
you got to think if you have a claim to that championship, you got to think that he's going to be standing in the way. Funny Bone looking at you here at commentary.
I told you, me and this man have a very long history, and I did not want him to have that belt. I did not want him to be the one that I have to face, but if I need to go through the demigod of death to take that title, I'm not afraid of the devil. I'm not afraid of this freak. But he has to worry about Cen rematch before it's my time.
And I gotta say, Mike, you know, just vacating your tag team partner tonight, Marcus Eric, you gotta move your way up to the ranks to get the title shot as well. So interesting to see what's going to happen next at Cen-Cal Pro's June and July show.
Hey, I took my first step winning that Central California Cup, and I'm going to continue on that path. But I'll give credit where credit's due. Funny Bones.
You hear what he says? 2 times in a row.
And he's
Lost
right.
the belt because of
He's right.
injury.
He didn't
Down
get
Sledge. Sin Bodhi is irate, wanting another piece of Funny Bone, who's over here just taunting him. Doesn't care. And taking a look at Mike Rain.
He knows we're going to meet in that ring, but like I said, he has to worry about Sin Bodhi before he worries about me.
That's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight at Cen-Cal Pro. Nowhere to Run. We will be back June 17th for our return here to the Graduate in San Luis Obispo, as well as July 29th. June 17th and July 29th, we will return.